Oh man. So I woke up today and we all know the news, but when I woke up, I didn't really know what was going on until a friend of mine was telling me. She was like, "Yo," she's like, I was half asleep. She was like, "Yo, Juice World passed." I'm like I looked at my phone. I was kind of just like, "What? Like Juice World passed? Like what do you mean he passed? Like there's like passed somebody in stats or like what? Like what? He broke another record? Like what? What do you mean Juice World passed?" I look on Twitter and I won't lie. Out of all the deaths that have happened recently, including Nip, X, Lil Peep, it's I think this Juice World one caught me off guard the most. Just because it was out of nowhere. Like it really was out of nowhere. If you guys didn't know, man, and it's crazy, this is the thing. So it was my birthday as well. It's like my birthday today, December 8th. And I'm waking up getting ready to have a productive day. This happens right here, and I just lose my motivation, man. Again, I had nothing but respect for Juice World. When I did my reviews, I did my listens to him. Him being only 19 years old, 20 years old at the time, and hearing his music and what he had to bring to the table, it's kind of just like why, like it's ridiculous how random in the airport seizure. Now, I will have something to say about that later in the video, but right now I just want to speak on how someone so young can be taken away in this life. I always tell you guys don't want to hear me out when I say this. I repeat this, like, always live in the moment, man. Memories are memories. They're just that, they are memories. I say live in the moment because you could be having the greatest time, right? I always say this. It's always a double-edged sword having a great memory because whether you had a bad past or even if you had a great past. If I can vividly remember those memories, I remember some times that I just won't ever get back. Those were probably the best times in my life. I will never get those back. Those were some great times in my life. And I can literally remember every single time, every single moment in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I can picture it. I can relive the moment. And it sucks because I know I won't ever get those back. The moral of the story is you live in the moment. I know it's really hard to say because you don't really know that this is going to be one of those moments. You ever had one of those times where you're like, hey, this is my moment. This is, I wish for times like these. Times like these is what I live for. I always say live in the moment, man, because you'll never know when it's going to have one of them special moments, man. People always trying to grow up too fast or they're trying to do this and do that. This man, Juice World, was on top of the game. Probably top 5, top 10 artists in terms of popularity. And all taken away in a flash, in a seizure. Probably he didn't know. I saw a video of him just doing a video with Zias them a couple weeks back. It was like a week back. I saw him a video where he's in the shade room in the airport. They were giving TMZ was giving an interview. So I don't know, man. It's just I think for this one hit so hard just because he spoke about a lot of depression, sadness. It's what made him famous. We know All Girls Are the Same and Lucid Dreams, the two pop off hits from Juice World. And after listening to those tracks and listening to the artist he became now, just within a year and a half, you can hear I guess just speaking through his music, because I don't know him personally, but you can hear the transition to happier life, better lifestyle choices. Well, that's another thing we don't know. I got to speak on it in the video, but just better lifestyle choices, better mentality. And I feel like when someone who's trying to do better and be better, live out their dreams, all their hard work, everybody has a goal and, we all work or we're all trying to achieve something in this world. And I mean, there's only so much you can do in 24 hours. There's only so much you can do in life. Everybody's going to go sooner or later, and it's all about what you've done while you were on this earth. I feel like he was just too young, man. Like, he was just really just too young for me to get that news. I just really wasn't expecting that one. Like, it's like Juice WRLD died. It's, right now, it's kind of just like J. Cole passed. Like, what? Like, J. Cole just randomly passes. And you talking about J. Cole with the dreads and rides on his bike and is always nice to everybody. Like, that person passed away. I think that's what's really hard, man. Especially when we build such a connection with these artists. We listen to their music every other day. We listen to their messages. We become fond of them. We become stans, fans, whatever you want to call it. We have a, interest in what they do. It's kind of just like, Why? And only God knows that answer. Now, I will say that maybe this is a wake up call to a lot of you people out there. I mean, you heavy drug users. I'm thankful that I'm past that point in my life, that I don't do that anymore. I don't really dabble with that. I don't really have any interest. You know, I drink Hennessy. Y'all take it as a joke, but I drink Hennessy. I don't drink it as much as y'all think I do. I don't abuse it. I drink alcohol probably every other weekend. On the weekend, that's it. And that's about it. I drink water, and it's you know it's really not that serious. Y'all think that I'm a heavy alcohol abuser. It's really not that serious. But when rappers are living this lifestyle, there's a video where I think that Juice World said that he, admired Future because Future was the reason he started getting to, lean so early in his life. And there was a time where Wayne was going through the same thing, where Wayne was going through the seizures, and it was a lot of crazy shit was happening with Wayne, and it was a scary time for Lil Wayne, where we thought he was going to pass away because of all the lean and drugs and all that. Like, I don't know why people think that you're invincible. You're not invincible in this world, man. The drugs will sooner or later catch up to you. Cigarettes will sooner or later catch up to you. Whatever you do to your body will react to that sooner or later. So when people think they're invincible and all that shit, like, you not. You listening to Finetto and thinking you hard and all that shit, like, you are not Hercules, all right? You will lose that battle sooner or later. That's really the key, man. I just don't know how to explain that. It just sucks, man. It sucks that and I feel like that's the connection that we all say that we feel. We feel like we build something because we hear it through their music, so that we kind of assume that we have that connection to the artist. I feel like this man was changing. He was a very vibrant, happy person. Yes, he talked about sad lullabies and heartbreak, and it was cool and all. I love Lucid Dreams. I love those tracks. Those were my shit. And I feel like for him to just be so young, man, and it had to be. There was rumors that he had epilepsy. There was rumors that it was from the perks and the Xans and all the the lean, and then I don't know what it was from. I just know that it was random, and the man died in the airport, which is crazy. That's crazy to me, man. I can't wrap my head around that. And what's really wild to me is like, bruh, it's my B-Day, man. Like, and I don't mean to sound, this is what kind of woke me up. Man, look, as you get older, man, your birthday just becomes another day, for me at least. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna be old. I'm being a minimalist. I don't know what it is. My birthday is just another day, right? I take life for granted, and I am guilty of that. I give you that. I'm guilty of that. I really, sometimes I'm just like, but I've been here now. I've been alive for another year. I'm here for another year, fam. And for me, I remember when I was just turned 21. I remember exactly what I did when I just turned 21. I went to go to a bar, and I went with my friends, and I drank, and I enjoyed it. I had a hell of a time. That's crazy that he's not even going to enjoy his 20s. 20s is your prime time. It is who you are in life. It molds you into who you are. You find yourself within 20. You don't find yourself when you're 18, 15. You find yourself within your 20s, man. And even in between your mid 30s, they always say you find yourself as well. That's the two phases, the mid 20s and your mid 30s. That's when everything is going to be molded together. He wasn't even the eighth of what he was going to become. And it's just sad, man. I know I like someone like me, where I'm really just a person of emotions. I really don't do well with words, but I tried, man. I'm giving my opinion on it because it really hit me. This one hit me. I mean, Mac Miller was kind of just like, damn. X was like, damn. This one right here, like, in an airport, 21. Your birthday was a week ago. You was happy, smiling and shit. Like, you was doing good. Like, come on. You was doing numbers, and that's crazy, man. It woke me up. It definitely woke me up today, because I was like, fuck, birthday. Fuck, man. Another birthday. Like, wow, all these people. And literally my day was changed because of this, because I had to wake up and be like, man, I'm alive, man. And I'm thankful for that. And I will forever be, a lot of shit could be worse. But I'm alive, man. I wake up. I'm smiling. I have my trials and tribulations, but fuck. that's all I gotta say about this, man. I feel like it's been a reoccurring thing in the last 2 years that I've been doing these videos now that someone just goes. I can't really imagine when one of my faves go. I mean, I understand that everybody has to go sooner or later. I get it. But I don't even want to know how I'm gonna feel when one of my faves go. Like that's I honestly couldn't tell you how I'm gonna feel. I mean, that's just something you're not really prepared for in any life. So I don't know, man.